Hey guys, Chris Honeycutt here with some more Thursday Thoughts. We're continuing our conversation about the inside-out approach. Today, I want to share a quote. John Maxwell once said, "When you're bigger on the inside than you are on the outside, over time, you become bigger on the outside." That's both a personal growth perspective and a business growth perspective. The things inside of you should be bigger than what's on the outside. Your dreams, the vision you have, all of that should be way bigger than what's reality at the moment. But then if you actually keep feeding that dream, if you keep growing and you pursue personal growth or you pursue healthy practices in your business, at some point, reality will catch up. And this is where we all need to have that perspective of we must be growing. If we're not growing, you're dying. Think of it like a house plant. You don't water it, it's going to turn brown and it's going to die. I remember growing up, I had to water all the house plants as a chore. I had to water all the plants on the outside porches. And if I didn't do that, especially on hot southern summer nights, they're going to wilt away and die. So this is where we have to keep watering, keep feeding growth. What does that look like? The personal application of the inside-out approach is this. You do healthy things. You do healthy things in the way of growth. That means, yes, you may not be a reader, but find some books on personal growth. You need to get other perspectives. You need to see what other mistakes were made by other people so you don't have to make them. You learn their lessons. That will save you time. It will save you money. It will save you a lot of heartbreak. I know from my own experience, when I've learned from mentors, from people that have done things that I want to do, and they're 10 years, 20 years ahead of me, I get to have conversations with them. I love being able to get their perspectives, and it helps shape what I do now. Therefore, I don't have to make those same mistakes. You can look at this from a perspective of any career, any sort of vocation, and I still made mistakes. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get it right a lot of times, but that's part of growing. You're not going to be perfect. I want to encourage you to find someone you can learn from. Now, here's the trick of this. Yes, you do want to find maybe someone that is doing almost exactly what you're doing now or wanting to be doing, and you learn from them in a direct sense. But if you don't have that person, you could use some coaching. You see, coaching, as I've talked about in other episodes, is really bringing out courage from inside of you, from being able to say you want to do something to actually doing it. And this is all through a process of just asking the right questions. When you ask the right questions, the right answers come out of you, and you know what you should be doing. So when a coach will ask you a question and you have an answer, that answer comes from somewhere, maybe from a book you read, from a podcast you listened to, from a class you took in high school or college. You know what the answer already is through observation, through learning, but now it's been brought to the front of your mind. And now it's a fresh perspective. And now you can use that to shape what you do rather than just what you think. So does this coach have to be industry specific? Does it have to fit? Say if you're in the medical field, you need to find a medical coach that's been coaching doctors and nurses and specialists. No. A coach is someone that can coach anybody if they're good. I've shared many times on here that Warren Buffett himself, one of the richest men in the world, he has a coach. Now, what can he do with a coach? A coach can act as a soundboard. You're asking even the coach some questions. You're having thoughts just come out, and you're using the coach as a filter for these thoughts. Our team at Realm Solutions, we have several coaches on our team, and they can help you. And they can help you wherever you are. We're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, Omaha, Nebraska, Miami, Florida, wherever you might be listening to this podcast, we have a coach that can help you. We're also tied in with Maxwell Leadership Team. If we don't have a team member that can serve you, I know many others on the Maxwell Leadership Team that would love. So let's look at this from a business perspective. That if you have a business coach, that means that the coach probably has some awareness of what works in most businesses. Here in Myrtle Beach, we coach everybody from restaurant owners to entrepreneurs to people that have their own medical practice, a lot of different types of businesses. And that coaching bleeds into a lot of other areas, things like marketing, things like logistics. A business coach can help bring awareness to things maybe you're blind to. And this is where it's so crucial for you to have a business coach. If you own a business, you want to grow that business, you want to make more money, and that business coach is going to be someone that's like that personal coach, that life coach, if you will, that is going to bring out your best. A lot of times you have an idea, you don't have the courage, the boldness, the willingness to stick to that idea. And sometimes that idea may not be any good, but that's where the coach comes in to act as a filter. Hey, how do we get this started? What would be your first step? What a business coach should do as well is help with your branding. Not branding necessarily in the sense of actually doing the branding, but more so in the sense of what are you trying to communicate? The things that are deep inside of you that want to come out. The things that you believe about your product, your service, your place of business. How can we word that in the right way? When we think about branding, we think about it being true to the product or the service itself. It's not trying to pretend to be something it's not. It is genuinely good and it's tested and it's seen as others to be viable. It's not just you as the owner, as the one who created it, as something that is good when we know everybody else doesn't think it's great. A business coach serves as that filter. They'll be able to tell you the truth. They'll be able to say, you know what, maybe you shouldn't open a store for left-handed products. Remember Ned Flanders from The Simpsons? He had the Leftorium and it did not make it. Well, what if Ned had some business coaching? He had a business coach tell him, you know what? This is not a proven concept. This is something that may not work. This is something that really people aren't looking for. Maybe you need to reconsider putting all your life savings into this store. So let's square it back to you. Are you trying to grow personally? Or maybe you're trying to grow your business? Maybe you're trying to embark on a new career? Guess what? You need a coach. Our team at Realm Solutions would love to come alongside you, to partner with you and bring the best out of you, and to build up something healthy, to build up something good, something that will last. You will not last if you're just eating for today. You need to build up a stockpile, an abundance, where again, you are growing beyond today. You're growing to meet your dreams, your expectations, your goals, your vision for the future. That's it for Thursday Thoughts. Have a great day.